Uh, if Snooty had a flashlight, walking nervously while a spider's coming from behind. Okay. Okay. Snooty, if you are here, I have a question. If you're here, would you like the actual full spider, or would you like the word spider? Like the arachnophobia mod or option is on. I wish people had these kinds of refs when I do 3D comms. Right? So I entered into, oh, by the way, I'm sorry. Very slow, very, very slow flashbang. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Um, I recently entered in with into a 3D modeling reference raffle thing, and I a lot of the references in there were like single images of characters from either just straightforward or like a three-quarter pose, which is great. It's great for like just one drawing, right? Um, but it's really hard for 3D work. So I wish them luck. If any of those guys win, I wish them luck. Thank you for informing me, Kai. I will 100% be using that when I get the game. Do you want to know what it does? So, normally, I'm going to draw a really shitty spider, okay? Normally, there's a spider, okay? Wow, I don't actually know how to draw spiders, so I am sorry. It's Spiderkin out there. And it's got the legs and shit, alright? I guess it actually has like two front legs, which is very interesting. Okay, here's my spider. Typically, typically this is what the spider looks like. With arachnophobia on, it turns into literally the word spider. So you are like running. If you have the mod on, you see people running for their fucking life from the word spider. It's really good. It's really good. What did you want to ask Snooty? Oh, I would love to ask, would they like to be running from the spider or from the word spider? And mod, I think that is, I'm technically correct, right? But it is built in. Mod is in modifier, not mod is in an actual mod. It is totally built in. It is a part of the game. So yeah. I don't know if mode is right. I mean, I guess mode works, right? Yeah, it's built in. Okay. So far, I'm actually really digging the expression. I think this works very well for Snooty's character. I might even make the mouth slightly wider. So let's give that a shot. They're really pursing their mouth closed. Ooh, I love that. And then we're gonna have them hold the flashlight two-handed. Because I think that's like, if you're super scared, right? That's just what you do. Also, I need way bigger hands. Sonic character, Sonic character. Snooty said running. Snooty says, had a flashlight walking nervously. Oh, okay, I see. Just the spider? Okay, so not the gotcha. Gotcha. Thank you. Thank you for checking. This is why it's so helpful to have people in chat. Thank you. I have this shoulder up here. So that's what I do when I'm scared. I tense up. Like crazy. I don't like this hand here. Okay, so if their palm is underneath, right? Let me think about this. So hard. This is the hardest part of hands, is figuring out, okay, so if their palm is down like this, right? And they have their hand like that, that means their thumb through the hand is like here, right? But if their palm is up, then their thumb is like over here. Oh man, that's tough. Don't know why I said running. I'm very tired. What is with y'all? Go get sleep. It's Sunday. Sleep. Sunday sleep day. Everyone knows. Do we want this to be a pro flashlight or a normal flashlight? Because the normal flashlight, man, oh man, that's gonna run out. I think we should have the normal flashlight, personally. I think that adds much more tenseness to the situation. And hunched over. I think the legs feel a little stubby here. I'm gonna fix those. But overall, not too bad. Sonic characters with their goofy Sonic anatomy. Tisk tisk. But yeah, I'm sorry to hear you're having headaches, Inferno Fox. Genuinely, that sucks. You should go get some rest, homie. And obviously, easier said than done, right? But still. I think cats, when they're very scared, will lower their tails. I think. Let's see, she's got some hair that pops out the top. Just gonna block that in. I want to draw. then you know what? Fuck it. Draw. I ain't your mom, but I do worry, right? Just be safe. If you start feeling too shitty, stop drawing. No one's gonna be upset. Everyone wants you to be a healthy little bean, okay? Screw being a bean, I'm a cone. Then you can be a happy, healthy cone. Every single time, and I think that this totally works with you, Nebula. Every single time I see your username, I think of you as like a pastel ice cream cone. And I think it totally fits you. Good. Okay. So we have that there. And then we have our spider. Let me look up the Lethal Company spider. Because I know the spider's kind of messed up looking. It's just this big hulking figure. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have the spider on the wall, I think, behind. We'll have some like webs here. Not really sure how to draw webs, but I'll figure it out. How do you draw webs? I don't know. It must radiate from a singular point, because that's how webs are. There, that looks better. Okay. That's what my sub badges are? Good. That's such a good idea. I love that. I would like to DM you about something. Alright. Do it. Okay, so let's draw a little miniature spider that we can like then blow up, because I don't really like drawing super big. They have their little fangs. Also, if you are super turned off by spiders, take a break. Maybe take a little break. Because I am drawing a spider. I'm not gonna get super detailed into it, and of anything, it's looking pretty cute so far. But I also know that phobia is not necessarily the most like logical thing. You are going to be scared no matter what, in many cases. So if you want to take a break, take a break. Because I will be drawing a spider. Okay, so they have the two little forehead little doolies. Do they have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have so many more legs than just 8. Wait, the Lethal Company spiders are crazy. What? I've never noticed. No, they're like huge. I'm gonna give them 8 legs anyway. I'll figure out where to put that 4th one. Remember when I said at some point I need to make a sub badge and I should base off of suit and add different parts to it? or base them off of my different outfits. Here's what I would do. If I wanted to have suit-based sub badges, right? I would start out with like a tie, okay? And then you could have a tie and a vest. I don't really know how to draw that, but a tie and a vest, okay? And then you can have a tie and a vest with some cuffs or like an undershirt. And you just build upon that over and over and over again, right? Until you hit the 1 year mark. And the 1 year mark, right? Then would have like a full-fledged like suit with a jacket and a tie and like it's the whole outfit that you've been building up since 1 month, right? All the way to 1 year. Maybe it even has pants, right? And then you have your 1.5 year, which you can change this outfit. You have your 2 year. Change this outfit. Different outfits from that point onward. That way you can show the building of the outfit, all the little details, right? And then you can also show off subsequent outfits that you have made. That's what I would do. The challenge with that, of course, is making it legible. How will people see it when it's only 18 pixels large, right? The images that you guys have next to you right now are 18 pixels. So how do you make a whole suit just 18 pixels? That's your challenge. It's kind of a fun challenge too, actually. That's what I do once I get Twitch affiliate, yeah. But you can think about it now. That way you don't have to worry about it once you get to Twitch affiliate. Or of course you could hire someone to do it, but that could be potentially very expensive. People will usually charge like, I don't know, I'd say probably easily $100 for something like that. And that's maybe on the cheap side. People pay a lot for like sub badges and emotes and stuff. Okay, so here we have our spider. Looking quite cute, might I add. So we're gonna set up this composition. Oh yeah, I know. I know that there are issues, right, with payment and issues with everything. So that's why I said, hey, you're gonna have to figure out how to do it, right? Ooh, if I have the spider like crawling in on the edge like that, wait, that's not too bad. This feels very like Luigi's Mansion. And I kind of super dig it. Okay, so we could have this here, like be more along the bottom. Okay, I kind of like that. Have one leg coming down, and one of these legs can be like almost touching the head. So I'll adjust that, right, a little later for that. For now, let's ink it out. Let's see, ink size, let's have a look. That looks about right. Your mom made lemon tarts. Ooh, that sounds good. Send pictures, please. Lemon tarts are so fun to make and, of course, to eat. Pixar didn't happen. I'm not saying I don't believe you. I'm saying I want photos. Mostly because I just loved seeing like people's baked goods. I think that's really fun. Like you literally just, with an oven and refrigerator and some lemons, you just made happiness. That's so cool. Right? They're so fun. In my opinion, that has the same meaning. Well, then you're stinky. Got him. It's over for you. Now you're stinky.
Bazooka!
Oh, rude. But thank you. I heard Fox in there. I feel like I haven't heard Fox in a long time. Every day, just little bit by bit, my urge to play Smash grows. I used to play it so much. May I resubmit with a different idea? Absolutely. Oh, cute. I like your angry emote. That's very cute. Did you draw that? Perfect, perfect. Good, good, good. My friend did back in 2019. I had just found it again last week. I'm glad you found it. Make sure your friend is credited. If they're able to be credited. You know what's crazy? 2019. You think, okay, that's not that long ago. 5 years. Isn't that crazy? It's 5 years ago? Like, time feels so wonky. This is why I enjoy Toy House, being able to keep track of all of my characters. Yeah, all of the characters and all of, like, the creators, too. Because Toy House forces you to credit. I really like that. Also, I'm sorry, you guys have an ad, apparently. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it's fun because like if you like the way a character looks, right? You can go into the character's file and see like all of their lore, who they know, what worlds they belong to. I really, really like it. Toy House is so, I mean, it's properly praised, right? But yet it still feels very underrated even still. Like not enough people use it. It's such an awesome, awesome tool. Also, like, you get to keep all of your artwork and stuff for all of your characters all in one spot. For free. That's awesome. I have a toy house, but I've been majorly slacking on putting stuff there. SMH indeed. Okay, so I have an idea. And maybe it'll work out, maybe it won't. But what if we had like darkness, but like a beam of light that was right here, just so it highlighted the back of her head and also like the outstretched spider's arm. Because apparently I'm just drawing things in the dark for this whole event. I think it's not a bad idea. And I don't think I've ever like properly drawn like a beam of light hitting and selecting just a part of the character. That's kind of complicated. I need to redecorate my page. I have never decorated my Toy House page at all, and I'm fucking terrified to. Everyone has such nice pages, and I just have this boring, like, default page, and I'm just like, yeah, I'll just be boring, I think. I don't know. I have no idea how much work went into it, but I imagine it's quite a bit. Is it just CSS? Oh, okay, well, I could do that. That is doable. Look at me remembering the gas canisters on the back. Oh, also, Nebula, I meant to reply to you earlier today, but I forgot because I have 2 brain cells and they are rattling around in there. We were full up yesterday with Lethal Company and stuff. It was like getting kind of hard to keep everyone in the game. Because we kept on having like issues with connecting and restarting and etc. So I apologize for not getting back to you sooner on that one. I feel really, really bad because I think I just left you on red. So I'm so sorry. And I will respond to you later today with like a proper response. But yeah, I just wanted to say like I did get it. I meant to say that we were full, but instead I think I just left you on red. So I'm so sorry. I love the Frank's voice. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Have that crossover there. We have our little tag here. I don't know what Snooty's tag would say. I think intern is actually pretty good. Unironically, I really like the intern tag. I think it's very funny. Okay, let's see. The flashlight. Wow, the flashlight looks so simple. I really like it, actually. Let's do symmetry, because this is a perfect object. Do you think Toy House would be a good spot for a showcase of my car paints? Yeah, actually. I think that would be perfectly fine. Or is it more for characters? I think it could be for anything. It's definitely more for characters, right? But like, it's great for just showing off a collection of I mean, like, what if your car was a character? You know what I mean? I don't see why it wouldn't be perfectly fine for that. And If you would like a toy house invite, which I think is the only way to get a toy house currently, send me a DM. I have a million of them. That would explain my race this morning. I love drawing characters holding like these big blocky like instruments. I think it is so fun. Something really satisfying about it. I don't know. Like it feels very three-dimensional. I'll bug you later? Alright, do it. Is that a spider pun? Okay. That's what I thought. If I get picked, can I add a bit to my request? Absolutely. I'm never gonna stop someone from wanting to change what they wrote down. Just as long as you tell me before I'm like, you know, done. Is that a spider pun? I don't know. Look it up on the web. Thank you, Inferno Fox. Thank you for that.
Stop right there, criminal scum! Nobody breaks the law on my watch!
That was my voice in there. Wonder what I said. It's so weird listening to your voice. Like, so I think I have a really weird sounding voice. Like, somewhat nasally, somewhat, I don't know, smoky or something. I don't know. And it's really weird, and I don't know if anyone else thinks this way about my voice, or is my voice totally normal to them? Like, I have no idea. It drives me nuts. Do you guys feel that way about your own voice? Like, when you hear recordings of yourself, right? That sounds kind of weird to you. You sound strange. Yeah, I guess so. It's so weird. If I were a voice actor, I don't think I'd be able to last very long. She's like literally naked by design. Oh yeah, okay. That is something that I would say. I feel that with my own name. Ooh. Nice. Alright, so I think this spider, I want it to be completely black. Most because that makes it really easy for me as an artist, but also because I think it would look really good. I mean, that makes sense. The majority of us hearing ourselves is through, like, our head. And that reverberates around, you know? And that gets bounced around all inside your head. Echoed around and shit. So yeah, we probably don't sound very accurate to what we think we sound like. But even then, I think I sound really strange. I think the spiders are brown. Yeah, I'm gonna do this entirely in shadow is what I mean. So like a silhouetted spider. So that's why I'm not caring too much about the little tiny details. It saves me a little bit of time. It adds a nice aesthetic, I think. But we'll see. Maybe it totally sucks. Who knows? Adding a little bit of definition here and there. Just so we can see that there are indeed separate legs and whatnot. Oh yeah. Pretty good. Not bad. I can definitely tell what's like going on. I might add a little bit of like more chaos here by having some of the legs like cross over from up here. All right, that looks pretty good. Okay. And then we'll have like added on webs down at the very bottom at the end, I think. So let's first get our colors down and make sure that my spider legs aren't super crazy lazy. Okay, now for colors. I really like Snooty's colors. I think that they are genuinely just really strong. Like design-wise. Very, very nice character. Okay, that looks good. I think I'll add pupils to this one. I think that's a good idea. It might help to differentiate like the parts of the eye a little better. We have the normal flashlight, because that strikes a certain kind of fear into ya. Okay, and then have this. Very considerate to only bring a normal flashlight. Oh yeah. It's, they're taking one for the team on a financial level. Normal flashlights, cheap. They understand their worth to the company, you know. Good teammate, honestly. I'm gonna have this say intern. I never actually use flashlights in the game. Yeah, I'm getting to that point too. Unless I'm on like Titan or Rend, where it actually gets pitch black. Unless you use a flashlight, I also just use scan. Pretty good. And you get to take home more loot because you don't have that space in your inventory anymore. Okay, we know that says intern. We can assume. Okay, that looks good, that looks good. And then we're gonna do kind of this cold gunmetal. Oh, I forgot to color her ears. Oops, I'm so sorry, Snooty. Please forgive me.
The easiest way to get into the meditative state is to begin by listening.
Okay, there. Oh, it is pink ears. Thank you. Perfect. Okay, that looks good, that looks good. We'll have our light here. Okay. Next stage, shading. So we're gonna darken this, make this the basically the color that we want her to be by default. So that would be, let's do again, kind of cold. I really want her blues to kind of pop though. So I'm gonna pump up her blue just a little bit. Okay. And now it begins. So we're going to have light that like comes from this. That is a source of light. And then it gets kind of reflected in the environment around her. So no light is like directly hitting her technically, but I do want her to kind of pop. So I am going to lighten up bits like her muzzle here in the very front. I'm back. Welcome back. Glad to have ya. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. A little bit of shading. You guys are kind of getting all the funky sounds. I like it. Sonic Ghostbusters OC. Oh yeah, it's the well-known game of Ghostbusters. Oh yeah. The dust doesn't move. Does it not? What do you mean? What happens? Hold on. I want to see. No, they're not Ghostbusters. I'm also just giving you a hard time. What happens to the dust? Oh, it doesn't stay on me? Good. Good, good, good. It's an effect that's being added on top. So hopefully it doesn't stay on my model. Hopefully. The Van Hoover BronyCon was the best? Nice. I'm glad to hear it. Vancouver's always got the best stuff. Not really, but it's copium at this point. I'm glad you had a good time. I'm doomed? Wait, why? Why am I doomed? Oh, unless you mean this character. Yeah, she's doomed. It's not looking too good. Yeah, share it with me. I'd love to see what you got. This is such an interesting process, by the way. I really, really like coloring. I think it's my favorite part of like art. I really want to get so good with it though. I think she needs to be a little darker.
What the dog doing?
Thank you, thank you. Mr. Cario has already submitted. Well, they submitted yesterday, I think. And everything submitted yesterday is kept for today. How are you doing, good Lady Ragus? Welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Yeah, if you could check, that would be awesome. Thank you so much. All right, I have a question. To those of you who do coffee stuff, like you go out to different coffee places, you try different coffee drinks, You don't have to be like a coffee snob, right? Because coffee snobs don't really drink fun drinks. Um, what is your go-to coffee drink? And like where? You don't see Mr. Cario's name? Hold on. Let me check. Because I do remember it. Actually, I can just check doing... Hold on. I can check. Nope. You're right. They have not entered. Or they were erased or something. Perfect. Either raffle or latte? What is raff? That was a joke. I know you don't mean raffle. Let's see. Salted caramel iced latte. Oh, shit. You're fancy. I like that. That sounds great. Or blended as a go-to with half flavor of cheesecake flavor. What? Okay, you went crazy. What the fuck? Okay. I'm gonna guess Starbucks, right? Does Starbucks just have cheesecake flavor just sitting around? Is that something Starbucks can do? Because if so, not bad. Kinda want to try it. I don't like Starbucks? Okay, okay. I don't know what people order at Starbucks. Every time I've gone there, I've just been confused and like slightly sad. Like I feel like they don't have options for me. Cafes are big here? Okay, fair. Very fair. And also true. Cafes are huge in Washington. Now we got that nice glow. And turn that into white light. A little bit of blue, I think, over here. Question is, what flavor of cheesecake is cheesecake flavor? I assume it's like New York cheesecake, right? Like typical New York cheesecake flavor. But I too am interested. Okay, that's not bad. And now let's add a little bit of atmosphere. So we have this color. Let's make it a little darker. Let's make the walls go also a little darker. Whenever I go to Canada, I feel so lost. If you want flavored coffee rather than vanilla or chocolate, there's only Starbucks. Yeah, but I mean, you also have the smaller, you know, companies and whatnot too. You have the mom and pops. But yeah, Starbucks is very, very popular. Obviously. How often do you find yourself in Canada? I mean, you said you're Washington, right? But you make that sound like you're in Canada often. Who would win in Canada, Starbucks or Tim Hortons? I think it depends on who you ask. A lot of Canadians really don't like Tim Hortons anymore for some reason. Maybe not for some reason. There are reasons, right? But a lot of Canadians just really hate Tim Hortons now. It's kind of funny. Oh dear. What did I do? So, I think if you ask, like, my age of Canadian, you might find more people rooting for Starbucks, because Starbucks was just more there. But if you ask an older Canadian, they'll be like, yeah, Tim Hortons sucks, but it's better than that newfangled nonsense of Starbucks. You know? It's like a loyalty thing. Okay, and now let's get some shading in there. Doesn't have to be particularly like perfect. It just has to be some. Timmy's went down so hard they used to have real food. Exactly. So yeah, that's why I think that you might get mixed responses. Because the people who have experienced Timmy's like beforehand hate Timmy's, but they like remember the good times, you know? Timmy's used to be really good. Or so I'm told. I never got to experience true Timmy's. Yeah, I think in the majority of what I assume the age group here, the majority of our lifetime, we've probably never had good Tim Hortons. Because it was bought out by Burger King, it was bought out by some other group of people. Now it's back to Tim Hortons, but like they like money now. Like it's over, basically. We're not gonna get good Tim Hortons for a very long time. I don't think I like that blur. Maybe a little tiny amount of blur would be good. That. It's so Tim Hortover. That's awful. I love it. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. I like the lighting. It feels appropriately dark. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad you agree. Tim Hortover. So funny. Hey, yo, it's Luck Vampire. What's up, my friend? How are you doing? Howdy, howdy. Yo, thank you for, oh my god. Thank you for the 29 months. Holy shit. And you're a founder, so you're not able to get sub badges, which is stupid. But you'd have a very prestigious sub badge. 29 years, yeah. 29 whole years, man. That's crazy. But yeah, thank you. I really appreciate it. It genuinely means so much. You help keep my house hot. You've seen the new season of I Think You Should Leave, right? Hopefully. Because if you haven't, we need to get you on that. Like ASAP. I think that looks pretty good. Your art is lighting up the stream with mystery and ambiance, with foreshadowing the dark terrors, or sorry, dark horrors of darkness dwelling inside time itself. Yeah. Yes. Mm-hmm. Existential horror, yes. Yeah, that's me. Existential horror streamer. That would be fun though. I would love to stream some crazy shit like that. That would be just so fun. I'm gonna make the pupils a little crazy looking. Like, she's going through some shit right now, okay? Like... And it's fine. It's normal. It's normal to go through shit. Happens to all of us. I do like how this is turning out though. I think it's really quite cool. Okay, then we have our spider babe over here. Just a little bit of that light is hitting them. Except for this one leg. Oh yeah. I think that's looking pretty good. Then all we need to do is add the webs and we're done. This was pretty complicated. I genuinely really enjoyed it. I think it was a good one. And the whole purpose of these webs is to give a little bit of like context, I guess, as to what this character's doing, where they are, etc. But also to help lead your eye to the spider. Teriyaki Fishman! How's it going? Fish individual. And I know that webs do not work this way. Spiders have very particular patterns with their webs. But if I want the web to work the way I want it to, I need it to, then I have to break physics a little bit. And create something that you still recognize as a web, just in a different pattern. So yeah, that should work. It's the web of the heart. It's the web of I'm doing my best. Alright. And now let's do some color correction. And this one is done. This is a full piece, man. It's an alien spider, they can break the rules. I think that's fair. That looks pretty good. I really like this. I think that looks pretty good. I'm gonna add a little bit of grain, because this is like a creepy situation, right? And it's a full piece, so like, why not? I love adding grain. It's such a nice part of this whole, I don't know, process. I really like it. I love your style. Thank you, princess. My name is, hold on, I'm gonna say it wrong. Ekaterina? Ekaterina, I believe, maybe? Also known as Princess Sparkle. Hello, Princess Sparkle. I am Ukrainian, Armenian, and bisexual, asexual. Awesome. Well, hey, welcome. Any kind of ace representation is particularly appreciated here. So, like, welcome. I think one thing I want here is I want the spider's eyes to kind of stand out a little more. So I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's all I need from here. Looks good far away. Looks good up close. Oh no. I'm hoping that that's translation error. We love everyone here, Princess Sparkle. Please be very chill. Please also consider this a little bit of a warning, because we want to not take homophobic L's in here. Alright? So I hope that that's translation error. Please be cool. Please be cool. Alright, thank you. Because every homophobic L is literally the fattest L. Nobody likes that. I believe fully in human rights and everything that they entail. And so, yeah, I want this to be a literal safe space for people who need it. So yeah, hoping that was a translation error, because you say that you may not speak English first language, which is English is fucking hard. So like, fair. This blue is bothering me. There. Princess Sparkle, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Alright, now I'll save this. This is for Snooty the cat. Maybe try a purple. I don't really want to introduce purples and reds into this, as none currently exist. But it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea, and normally I think I would try it. Okay, that looks pretty good. For some reason, it did not save. That's kind of scary. Okay, let's do another one.